Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to do a fun little challenge that I've kind of done before, but I'm going to be swapping my phone time for reading time. However, last time I did it based off like the number of hours that I read. If I was on my phone for 4 hours, I read for 4 hours. And this time I want to do it based on the number of times I picked up my phone. So today is Wednesday. I have already started reading for today and then decided I wanted to film this video starting today rather than I was going to do it next week, but I'm on call this weekend and I feel like this weekend might be a good opportunity to get some reading done, so I decided I would rather start it now. Yeah, I feel like most of the days are pretty doable. Today is definitely the biggest day, and that is 137 pickups. But I am currently reading the Cinnamon Bun Cafe, or the Cinnamon Bun Bookstore, and I started reading today on chapter 9, and that was page 85 on my Kindle, and I am on page 174 now, so I've already almost read 100 pages. Definitely have a really good head start. I definitely can make the 137 pages, and I'm hoping to try to finish this, book either today or tomorrow. So what I might do is, we'll kind of see how the rest of the days go, but if I read past the number on a day, I'll probably use that like to help future days, so if there's a day that I don't have as much time to read. So today I need to read to page 222, so I have about 50 pages left to read, and it's only 2 o'clock, so I don't really have anything else planned today other than just doing some reading, and it's kind of nice. I haven't had a chance to like sit down and read in a while, but yeah, I am excited to do this challenge. I think this is always a fun way to realize how much I'm on my phone and kind of what days I prioritize being on my phone, because I feel like some days I don't use my phone very often, and for some reason it seems like I have a lot more pickups when I'm my day off during the week, but like my weekends I feel like I don't pick up my phone that much, and you'll see like I think this Saturday it was only like 43, so definitely a lot less on the weekends than I would expect, but I feel like I'm texting less people on the weekends. My day off, I'm kind of sitting at home by myself, or I'm listening to music, so I'm like constantly like picking up my phone to change the song. If you guys have any like new challenge recommendations, anything that you would want to see, let me know in the comments below. I love like finding new ideas for videos, and yeah, I'll let you guys know once I reach the page goal for today. Alright, so I am on page 223 now. It's chapter 21, so I have read my 137 pages of the book, and I think I'm going to be mostly done reading for today. I might read a little bit before I go to sleep, but I don't know, I feel like 130 pages is a lot of pages to read in one day, so I'm happy with my progress. And I'm 60% of the way through this book now, so I feel like if I even just read a little bit more before I go to sleep tonight, then like I'll be a fair amount through this book. I started I think at like 25%, so I've definitely made some really good progress into the book, and I'm happy with where I'm leaving off. I just kind of want to watch like some TV for a little bit, and yeah, but I made my goal for today, so anything I read after this is just going to count towards my goal for tomorrow. So I'm going to go ahead and look at what I'm supposed to do for tomorrow, just in case I don't necessarily sit down and film how much I need to read. I'll at least know ahead of time. So tomorrow is Thursday, so I picked up my phone 110 times last Thursday. So that means I need to get to page like 320. So it looks like there's maybe like 345 pages. So I think my goal will probably be to try to finish this book tomorrow at some point. But yeah, I only have to read to page 323. So, I mean, that's practically finishing. Like at that point I might as well read the last 20 pages. But I will update you guys when I am reading tomorrow. And yeah, I'm enjoying it so far. And I feel like 137 pages sounded like a lot, but I didn't really sit down and read for all that long today. It was just a couple of hours. And I feel like I was able to read the 137 pages very quickly. Alright, so it's Saturday morning now, and I wanted to update on my reading from Thursday. Thursday I ended up reading pretty much exactly what I needed to do. I forget exactly what page I needed to get to, but I got to page 323 of the Cinnamon Bun Bookstore, so I just have 2 chapters left in that book. I needed to read 110 pages on Thursday. Like I said, I think it was right at that. I couldn't remember if it was 320 or 330 that I needed to get to, but I think it's close enough because I was right at a chapter point, so I feel like it just made sense. And so I met the goal for Thursday, which was great because I was working that day, so I didn't get home until like 7, but I did read after that. And then yesterday I was supposed to read 119 pages. However, I was on call and I ended up not coming home at all until 2 a.m. We had 2 back-to-back cases, and I drove home at about 9 p.m. after our first case, and then immediately got paged back, and we were there until almost 2 a.m. So I did not read those pages. I think I might try to combine those with today's pages and call it good, because today I'm supposed to read 63 pages and I'm still on call, but I don't have anything really planned other than just sitting on the couch and reading. So I think I might just try to combine all of that together. That's 182 pages that I'd need to read. But also tomorrow I only have to read 73 pages. So I think as long as by the end of the weekend I read 255 pages, then I'll be really happy with that total, because I mean that's pretty much the same thing. It's always tough with being on call because I don't know what things are going to be like. But I am going to take a quick shower before I have to go do another case. And then I'm going to try and finish the Cinnamon Bun Bookstore. And I have about 50 pages, if that, left of this book. It's just 2 chapters left. It's pretty much 11 o'clock. It's 10:45, so I have quite a bit of the day left. And like I said, I don't have anything planned besides being on call and reading. And it's kind of chilly outside, so I feel like it's the perfect day to just sit inside and read. And yeah, just have kind of a cozy weekend. So a final update for tonight. It's 9:30 right now, and I didn't end up reading a ton today. Right when I was about to sit down and read, I was going to take a nap and then read. I ended up getting paged into the hospital, and we were gone from like 2 o'clock until a little bit after 6. And so I just didn't read a ton. I've been reading a little bit now since like 9 o'clock because I came home and had dinner. And I'm going to read a little bit more before I fall asleep, but I'm still pretty tired from last night because I never actually ended up sleeping during the day today. So I feel like I'm going to head to bed pretty soon. But I did end up finishing the Cinnamon Bun Bookstore, and So that was like 25 pages there. And I'm just going to count this whole weekend as I needed to read 255 pages for the weekend, because I think that's just going to be the easiest way to divide this out. And then I went and I read 1 page of Iron Flame earlier before I got paged, and with being on call, I feel like I just can't devote my brain to a fantasy book right now. Like, I just need something easier. Like, I really want to read, and I'm in a reading mood, but I'm just not in a fantasy mood. Like, I'm not in the headspace for that while I'm on call. So I decided to pick up something fast-paced, and I didn't necessarily want a romance book because I feel like I just read one. So I picked up The Boyfriend by Freida McFadden. This was her newest release, and so I got it almost a month ago, and I've just been working through this, and I'm on page 30 right now, chapter 5. So if I can try to make it to about page 230 of this book over the course of the rest of the weekend, then I'll be very happy. Like I said, I've only been reading for maybe 30 minutes so far, and then I brushed my teeth and got ready for bed, and I'm already 30 pages in. So hoping to try to get a little bit more reading in before I fall asleep, and then hopefully read quite a bit tomorrow, and yeah, then I'll go from there. I think if I don't end up making it through a ton of this book, then I'll like just add it on to the end of the week, because the last day of the challenge and then the next day I'm off work, so I might just roll over and like read everything that I didn't get accomplished then. So it's Wednesday night now, and I am about to start reading for the night. I didn't end up reading anything on Monday night because I was at work until like 8 o'clock. So last night I ended up reading the 84 pages that I needed to read for Monday night. So I'm on page 313 right now. And like I said, I have tomorrow off work, so I just kind of skipped Monday night. And I'm going to see how much reading I can get done tonight. I'm supposed to read 102 pages tonight, which would be finishing this entire book and then moving on to another one. And then I need to read 87 pages for tomorrow. So I think just between tonight and tomorrow, I'm going to read the 109 pages, or 189 pages that I need to read. But like I said, my plan is to try to finish this book tonight, and then I could just read from a different book tomorrow. But I don't have too much left in here. I think I only have like 30 or 40 pages left. Yeah, somewhere in there. So this shouldn't take me too long to finish, and I'm definitely enjoying it. I feel like I keep like not knowing what's gonna happen. Like, I feel like I keep thinking I kind of know, and then like something else comes up and I'm like back to square one. So definitely really enjoying this. I feel like I was a little nervous going into this book because it was my first Freida McFadden book that wasn't in the Housemaid series, and so it's like maybe I won't like her other writing. It was just the one series, but I definitely enjoy her writing, and she is definitely becoming an auto-buy author for me. Alright guys, so it is Thursday morning now, and I am on the last day of this challenge, but I did end up finishing The Boyfriend last night, and I actually ended up giving it 5 stars. I absolutely did not expect the plot twist at the end. I feel like there were so many different things that I thought were gonna be the plot twist, and absolutely did not expect the end of that book. But in finishing that, I have 143 pages that I need to finish for the challenge today. So I'm going to start a new book. I just got back from my workout class, so all I really have left to plan to do for the day is read. But the book that I'm reading is going to be, I don't know, I feel like a bit chaotic, but I am actually reading it for school. I'm in a leadership class. It started kind of as a joke, but then I actually fully went for it, but I know my boyfriend, when he was in undergrad, he took like a couple leadership classes, and so I asked him like if he knew anyone, and he immediately texted me back and said Hitler, and I was kind of like, haha. But then I was like, actually, that would be interesting to do, because was he a good leader? No. Did he do good things? Absolutely not. He was horrible. But he somehow got people to follow him. So, therefore, he must have had like some type of leadership ability in order to convince people that what he was doing was what they should be doing. And so, like I said, it's absolutely like a chaotic decision, but I am reading this book about Hitler for this challenge. So I have to make 143 pages into this book today, but I'm also accomplishing homework at the same time. It is 9:40 now, and I just made it to page 145, so I read all the pages that I needed to catch up for the week. And yeah, I don't really have much to say about this book. It's not like, it's one of those books where it's like interesting, but some parts of it kind of feel like a textbook, so it's not like a super fascinating book, but it's an interesting enough concept that I don't feel entirely like I'm reading a textbook the whole time. Like, I'm not miserable when I read it. I just do wish I was reading any other book instead. I thought this was a really fun challenge. I will probably try it again at some point, because I feel like doing things like this makes me realize how much I'm on my phone. And even though I'm not on my phone all that often, I feel like I use my phone so often as like a break. And so, like, even sometimes when I was reading, I would read for like 30 or 45 minutes and then sit on my phone for like 15 minutes. So, like, I don't know, it's my break from everything is just to immediately gravitate and grab my phone. And I don't know, it was nice this week coming home and being able to focus on reading. And I feel like this challenge motivated me to actually read instead of sitting on my phone for hours on end. And I feel like every once in a while I need to do challenges like this to kind of like remind myself of like, reading can be just as relaxing after work as sitting on my phone can be. That is going to be it for today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, please subscribe to my channel. I post new videos every single week. And yeah, I have some videos in the works. I'm still trying to make my way through Iron Flame. That book is taking me so long, and I don't know, I'm like potentially contemplating like not finishing that book before I finish my reading series video, because I have a number of other books that I've read in that one, but I would like to include Iron Flame. I just feel like I haven't been in a fantasy mood, but I'm hoping to get back to it once my homework kind of like calms down a little bit. But at the same time, also have just really been enjoying kind of like standalone books or just quick reads, because I feel like that's better for like my mental capacity right now while I'm in school and while I'm doing my classes and working on homework. So that book might just have to wait until after my semester's over. And like I said, at some point I'll post my part 2 to finishing books in series, but up until then I will work on other videos. If there's any videos that you guys would like to see, any challenges, please let me know. I'm still in the process of reorganizing my office, and then I will do a bookshelf tour But yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.